My name is Dr. B.C. Patel, retired research scientist and guest faculty, professor, Farm University, Vadodara, Gujarat, India. So today the topic of my YouTube, boosting crop yield in saline soil. जमीन में फसल उत्पादन कैसे बढ़ाए? So you can see that it is a saline soil. So do you know that nearly 20% of the world soil is affected by salinity? Quality soil reduce crop yield and farmer income, but don't worry. Today we will learn easy and effective way to increase crop productivity in saline soil. क्या आप जानते हैं कि दुनिया की लगभग 20% कृषि भूमि खारेपन से प्रभावित है? खारी जमीन में पैदावार कम हो जाती है, लेकिन चिंता मत कीजिए। आज हम सीखेंगे कि खारी जमीन में फसल उत्पादन कैसे बढ़ाए। आप देख सकते हैं इधर बंजर जमीन है, क्रस्टेड सॉइल है, तो द फार्मर इज सैड, बट द फार्मर इज laughing and smiling after application of gypsum and use drip irrigation in saline soil. What is saline soil? Saline soil contain excess salt like sodium, calcium, and magnesium. You often see a white layer on the soil surface. You can see here white surface layer on the soil surface. In such soil, plant face water stress just like drought. You can see here, due to water stress, plants are stunted, similar to drought condition. Even when water is present, but plant will not take up due to high salt concentration in the soil. खारी मिट्टी में सोडियम, कैल्शियम और मैग्नीशियम जैसे लवण अधिक मात्रा में होते हैं। मिट्टी पर सफेद परत दिखाई देती है। ऐसी मिट्टी में पौधों को पानी की कमी महसूस होती है, जैसे सूखा पड़ा हो। जबकि पानी मौजूद रहता है तो भी पौधा पानी ले नहीं सकता। So method of reclamation of saline soil. So there are three methods: scraping, then flushing, then leaching. So in flushing, washing away the surface accumulated soil by nursing water over the surface is sometimes used to desalinate soil having surface salt crust, because the amount of salt that can be flushed from a soil is rather small. This method does not have much practical significance. But the third method, leaching, is most effective procedure for removing salt from the root zone of soil. Leaching is most often accomplished by ponding fresh water. So we have to ponding the fresh water on the soil surface and allow it to infiltrate. Leaching may reduce salinity level. Leaching should preferably be done when soil moisture content is low and groundwater table is deep. If the shallow water table, then you cannot use the leaching method. This is also the only time when large quantity of fresh water can be diverted for reclamation purpose. So after that, we require the fresh water. So problem caused by salinity, osmotic stress, high salt concentration outside the root make it difficult for plant to absorb water, leading to drought-like symptoms, and toxicity. Excess sodium and chlorine ion can be toxic to plant, disturbing enzymatic activity and damaging cellular membrane. Nutritional imbalance. Salinity can disturb the uptake of essential nutrients, causing deficiency. So in when salinity, then there is a nutrient imbalance because the plant will not take up the balanced nutrition. So there will be poor soil structure, root growth affected, imbalance of nutrients. So low germination, crop like wheat, barley, and pulses may show poor germination under saline condition, resulting in low yield. So in saline condition, the crop like wheat, barley, and pulses have poor germination. So we are not maintain the plant population, so low crop production. खारी लवण में मिट्टी में जमा होकर अंकुरण घटाते हैं, जर्मिनेशन कम होता है, मिट्टी की संरचना खराब होती है, सॉइल स्ट्रक्चर डिटेरियोरेटेड, जड़ों का विकास कम, जो रूट का जो है विकास कम हो जाता है और पोषक तत्वों का असंतुलन होता है, इम्बैलेंस ऑफ द plant nutrients. So here you can see that stunted growth and yellowing leaf of the tomato due to saline condition. Then what is the solution? So soil management, gypsum application, provide calcium, replace sodium, improve soil structure. Gypsum is cheap, effective and improve water infiltration. Gypsum सस्ता और असरदार है, यह मिट्टी में पानी सोखने की क्षमता बढ़ाता है. Scraping, flushing and leaching we have discussed earlier. Then we should have to add organic matter, farmyard manure, compost, biofertilizer and vermicompost. So organic matter improves soil health and increase microbial activity. So you know that the food of the microorganism is the organic matter. So when we are add the organic matter, then obviously the microbial activity has been increased. जैविक खाद मिट्टी का उपजाऊ बनाती है और सूक्ष्मजीवों की संख्या बढ़ाती है. So soil organic carbon, organic matter increases microbial activity and improves soil health. So आप देख सकते हैं soil organic carbon, so it improve the soil microbe population. So it will help to the plant growth and development. So here you can see that the farmer mixing the gypsum in the field. Then farmers are adding the compost along with the gypsum. Soil is turning healthy and green. तो आपके पास जो सलाइन सॉइल है, बंजर सॉइल है, तो आप उसमें जिप्सम डालेंगे और कंपोस्ट डालेंगे तो आपकी सॉइल हरी होगी और सॉइल हेल्दी होगी और जो आपका प्लांट है लगाएंगे वो ग्रीन हो जाएगा. मैन्योर एंड फर्टिलाइजर मैनेजमेंट इन सलाइन सॉइल. अप्लाई ऑर्गेनिक मैन्योर, जैविक खाद डालें. यूज जिप्सम विद मैन्योर, वी हैव डिस्कस जिप्सम प्लस खाद. So gypsum replace harmful sodium with calcium. Apply 2 to 4 ton agriculture grade gypsum before sowing along with the compost. Balance fertilizer, संतुलित पूरक प्रयोग, NPK as per soil test results. So we have to carry out the soil analysis, and as per the soil test value, we have to add the nutrient in soil, add micronutrient, zinc, iron, sulfur if deficient. Then split application, विभाजित मात्रा में दे. Apply fertilizer in 2 to 3 split, accompanied by irrigation to minimize salt stress. Why gypsum is the best source for the reclamation of saline soil? It supplies calcium, improves soil structure, facilitates soil leaching, is non-toxic and safe, cost-effective, and widely available. So addition of extra dose of nitrogen to the tune of 20 to 25% of the recommended level will compensate for the low availability of nitrogen in this soil. So in saline soil, the pH is greater, the microbial population is also low. So we should have to apply 20 to 25% nitrogen of the recommended level. So plant will compensate with the low availability of nitrogen in that soil. So manure and fertilizer management in saline soil. So organic manure, and we have discussed gypsum with manure, then balanced fertilization. So nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, 19, 19, 19. Then split application. Don't apply whole the quantity at a time, particularly nitrogen, but you can apply in split 50% at basal, then 25% after 1 month, and 25% after 2 months of the sowing. Solution practical farmer tips. Plant on ridges, not furrows. Apply gypsum before sowing. Always test soil and water before crop choice. Prefer drip irrigation. And make good drainage provision. Soil testing is necessary for better crop. Learn why and how to get soil testing done. बेहतर फसल के लिए जरूरी है मिट्टी की जांच, जाने क्यों और कैसे परीक्षण करना है. So soil testing will show how much the amount of organic matter in the soil and pH value of the land. You know that 6.5 to 7.5 pH is desirable for the measure ability of the nutrients from the soil. But in saline soil, the pH is greater than 8.5. Then after investigation, it can be decided what kind of crop has to be sown in the land and how much yield will be given. मुद्रा परीक्षण से पता चलेगा कि मिट्टी में कार्बनिक पदार्थों की मात्रा और भूमि के पीएच मूल्य की मात्रा कितनी है. जांच के बाद तय किया जा सकता है कि भूमि में किस प्रकार की फसल की बुवाई करनी है और इससे कितनी पैदावार मिलेगी. So you can see here soil and water testing laboratory. So soil testing is the first step for soil fertility management. So you don't forget to carry out the soil testing. Then planting on ridge. So it is a hybrid napier. So you can see that it can be planted. It should be planted on the ridges and not furrow. So planting on ridge and not furrow, salt accumulate in furrows. So plant on ridges. So you must have the planting on the ridges and not furrow. Why ridging planting better in saline soil? In saline soil, salt accumulate more in furrow than ridges. So here in furrow, salt accumulate more as compared to the ridge. That is why we should have to planting the napier grass or other grasses or other crops on a ridge and not in furrow, because here more salt accumulation and there is a poor growth of the crop. Water evaporation from furrow leaves salt behind. So you know that we are apply the water in a furrow, so there is evaporation, so salt accumulation in furrow. Ridges keep the root zone above salt accumulation. So ridges above the furrow. So here salt accumulation low. Ridges provide better aeration and drainage. It also provide better aeration for the root and proper drainage. Result healthier plant and higher yield. So when we plant on the ridges, then we are getting the better growth and development and we are obtaining the higher production. So ridge planting reduce soil stress and ensure better crop performance in saline soil. So I am recommending to the farmer that you must have the planting the crop on the ridges, particularly in saline soil and alkaline soil. Then good drainage. Good drainage prevents salt buildup. To effectively leach and remove salty water from saline soil, it is essential to implement proper drainage system. Periodic heavy watering to wash salt. So we have to apply the fresh heavy water to wash the salt. रीज मेड पर रोपण करे, लवण नाली में जमा होते हैं, लवण मीन्स फरोस, अच्छी निकास व्यवस्था रखे, कि प्रॉपर ड्रेनेज, अतिरिक्त सिंचाई से मिट्टी से लवण बाहर निकाले, तो अप्लाई more fresh water, so salt can be removed outside the field. So you can see here, so drainage is very, very important. So whatever the salt that can be leached and drained from the field. Then water management. Drip irrigation deliver water directly to roots, avoiding salt accumulation. So here you can see the crop, cotton crop. So when we are using the drip irrigation, then it saves 25% water and increase 25% more crop production. Then second one is sprinkler is useful in light soil. So here you can see sprinkler irrigation in light soil, but in sprinkle there is no need of the leveling of the land. Then alternate furrow irrigation keeps salt away from plant roots. So you can plant it in alternate furrow system. So you apply irrigation in one furrow, then leave one furrow, then second. So keep salt away from plant root. So here you can see that the salt accumulate, but it is away from the water channel. So mulching prevents salt from coming back to the surface. So mulching rice field with a mulcher before sowing the succeeding crop. So what is the benefit? Mulching prevents salt from coming back to the surface. Then water management. Root drinking clean water drops from the drip pipes. So here you can see that it is a drip pipe and root drink the clean water from the drip pipes, while salt crystals move away, then salt away from the field. Then crop management. Grow salt-tolerant crops, barley, bhalia wheat, bajra, sorghum, cotton, and lucerne. Horticulture crop, pomegranate, papaya, mango, grapes. Halophyte, special salt-tolerant plants. So here you can see grow salt-tolerant crops. Barley is most salt-tolerant crop. Then in bhalia, it is a good quality. Then bhalia wheat export in foreign countries. Then pearl millet in Rajasthan, the saline soil, they are used the pearl millet or bajra crop. Then cotton crop is also salt resistant crop. Then rice is also salt resistant crops. Then lucerne alfalfa is also salt resistant crop. Then horticulture crop grown in saline soil. So mandarin, sweet orange, then pomegranate are the salt resistant crops, so we can grow in a saline soil. Then papaya, then mango and grapes. Then halophytes. When there is a more salinity, then there is no option to grow the horticulture crop or agriculture crops. Then we have to grow the halophytes like siliconia, then mangroves. Even siliconia grow by using saline water. Similarly, mangroves also. Success story, super Napier in saline condition. So the farmer, Mr. Sundarajan, he has a company, Vela Biotech Private Limited, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. So we have contacted online. So he has land barren for years covered with Juliflora, highly saline water, TDS 5500, electric conductivity EC 8700 micro per centimeter, soil organic carbon 0.5%, Exact zinc 557.6 milligram per kg means ppm. High summer heat 42 degrees centigrade. Water scarcity in the first 4 weeks. Drip irrigation is possible only after 60 days. So he has grown the super hybrid Napier grass in Coimbatore, and the land is located about 15 to 20 kilometers from sea. So you can see the plant height of super hybrid grass was more than 10 feet tall on 30th August 2025. Recently, the super Napier plant is taller than the owner. You can see here, Mr. Sundarajan Pastur Swami, Coimbatore, as you can see in the Napier photo, he raised 2 hands, but Napier plant was tall. So he has sent me the video of super hybrid Napier grass, and he has, before planting of the super hybrid Napier, he has sent me the soil and water samples, and I have given the advice which nutrient, gypsum. So I have given this. So now the crop growth is 100 days. So 2 days back he is harvesting on 15th September 2025. He has harvested the super hybrid Napier grass. So I have mentioned that the soil condition is very highly saline soil condition. Although he has his success, he has grown the super hybrid Napier grass as I have discussed earlier on the ridges and not furrow. So you can see here the growth of the super hybrid Napier grass. He told me that the tillers per plant 30 to 40 and height more than 10 feet. And you can see that there is a uniform growth. Although there is a high salinity, but you can find the uniform growth. So future crop call to action. So halophyte farming, California mangrove for coastal saline soils. Application of biochar plus organic manure. New research improves the soil health. Suggest biochar plus compost or organic manure. New research improves saline soil health. So biochar compost, combination of biochar plus compost improve physical properties of the soil. Organic matter help in soil particles aggregating and forming stable clusters. Biochar plus compost rich in nutrients significantly increase the content of available nutrients and organic matter activities of various phosphates and dehydrogenase in saline soil. So here it is recommended to coastal saline soil we should have to apply compost along with the biochar. So it is the best way to restore the soil. Then emulation of saline and alkaline soil using biochar and compost. Impact of plant growth, soil biological and chemical characteristics. So in 2023, Cassandra R. Howell and his co-worker 2023 reported that compost biochar application improve plant growth and soil condition. Another, Fuzan and his co-worker 2025 reported that organic manure and biochar to optimize soil fertility and support sustainable agriculture practices. So here you can see that benefit of biochar and compost. So it increase crop yield and reduce the need for synthetic fertilizer. Then when we add the biochar along with the compost, then it reduces the greenhouse gas emission. So at present we have the problem of the greenhouse gases. So conclusion, saline soils are not course, with gypsum, organic matter, smart irrigation, and salt-tolerant crop, farmer can increase the productivity and profit. खारी मिट्टी अभिशाप नहीं है। जिप्सम, जैविक खाद, सही सिंचाई और नमक सहनशील फसलों से किसान पैदावार और मुनाफा दोनों बढ़ा सकते हैं। So you can see here the farmers have applied the gypsum, jaivic खाद, proper irrigation methods, and grow salt-resistant crop. So farmer obtain the bumper crop production of the vegetables and crops, and they are the happy farmers family. So looking to boost crop yield in saline soil or need expert consultancy, please contact to me. My name is Dr. P.C. Patel, retired scientist. Phone number +919990902116. Email patelpc12@gmail.com. So it is my LinkedIn profile. So please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And it is my QR code of my YouTube channel. So thank you. And if you have any problem for the reclamation of the saline soil and you want to increase the crop productivity, particularly in saline soil or alkaline soil, then please contact me.